Well, hey everyone, how's it going? Today is Wednesday, April the 23rd, and I have 4 items I'm shipping out today. I did not get to do a video yesterday morning. I actually had a procedure. I was I was trying to colon prep, and if you know what that means, then you know I was busy and I just was not able to do the video, but I did get my items shipped out yesterday. So I had 2 items that sold yesterday that, well, let me back that up. I had 2 items that sold Monday that I was not able to show you yesterday. I had already sold 3 items Monday morning that you saw get shipped out on Monday because they were really early items. I just bit my tongue. You probably saw it on camera, but that really hurts when you do that. So you saw the 3 items go out early Monday morning because I didn't do my video until the afternoon. So I went ahead and shipped them out. Well, I ended up selling 2 more items, and one was my most recent haul. It was a petite plume baby PJ gingham set. It had good comps. I looked up the comps when I was in the Goodwill. I got these at the Goodwill on April the 7th. I paid $4.74 for this little set of pajamas. I received an offer of $18. I posted them for $22. Little tiny baby set. It was, I believe, like 12 to 18 months. And yeah, 12 to 18 months. You know what? My editing software is not working, but that's the set. And you can see my ring light. But just a little tiny PJ set, and the brand was Petite Plume, if I'm saying that right. But anyway, I did accept the offer of $18, and my net profit on that was $10.76. And then I received another sale, which was a vintage Western Connection 80s beaded sequin detail purple sweater, size medium. And this is what it looks like. I was really unsure about this sweater, but boy, was it was very sequenced out. So I actually sold it for $18.99 plus shipping on eBay. Both of those were eBay sales. I got this February the 25th in a bag sale for $1.43. And my net profit on that item was $13.41. So those were the 2 items I would have showed you yesterday if I would have done my video. And then, yeah, yesterday, then after that, I had these four sales come in. So, all right. So let's get to it. You know, my net profits aren't great. I messed up on some of my shipping, but that's okay. That is okay. So we'll talk about that. And this first item is actually a Facebook sale, and I hadn't made a Facebook sale in a while. I was kind of wondering, because there for a while I was on a roll on Facebook, it seemed like. But yeah, I just hadn't had a sale in a while. I am actually reusing an Amazon padded little envelope. I'm just trying to get as much as the previous label off as I can. And this, you know, I really did mess up on, I feel like all these I messed up on their shipping, but it's okay. I do flat rate shipping. I would probably advise against that unless you're just like, I'm just used to it. So the way I kind of see it is, I mean, I don't want to lose money on shipping, but I lose some and I gain some. and I feel like it all averages out. Probably the worst advice to ever give. The best way to do your shipping is to calculate shipping, is to calculate it and then go that route. That way you're never wrong. You always make what you should on your shipping. But I'm just not used to do that. So, okay, so I am gonna reuse this padded envelope. This I got in it was in a recent haul too. Where'd my book go? All right. This is just a wine journal. It's a leather cased wine journal. There's like the sticker was there, just some surface imperfections just from rubbing up against things. I did disclose that, but the journal has not been used. Very pretty. So I posted this and I received an offer for $15 on Facebook, and I went ahead and accepted it. Although I got it April the 7th as well for $4.15. I did not realize it cost me that much when I bought this. I got this at the Red Rack, which is a disabled veterans thrift store. I think they used to be called the DAVs, but they're Red Racks now. They are starting to really price their items higher, which is a little frustrating, but it is what it is. I sold it for $15. My net profit is only $6.11. Why? Is because I lost a few bucks on shipping. I entered it as like I was going to ship it media mail, but you cannot. Media mail is for educational books only. It is not like empty notebooks do not count on that. And so some people would probably go ahead and do media mail, but I am not one of them. I'm not a rule breaker. And I don't want to take a chance of something happening and then, you know, that buyer happened to pay, and it's illegal to, you know, I'm just not a rule breaker. And it's illegal to, you know, ship something that doesn't count as media mail, and they will open your packages. The people that get by with doing stuff like that, I feel like eventually things catch up with them. And it can be a penalty. You can actually get a penalty for not shipping the way you should be shipping. And, you know, it's like, prices just keep going up, which is nuts. This is what I'm looking for. Little thank you sticker. With the postal service, it really is nuts. So I just wrapped it in some shipping paper, and then what I'm doing is I'm gonna kind of reinforce it on this cardboard. And I don't want you guys to have to hear it, but I am going to go ahead and do it. Maybe. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm out of, my tape is over there. So, okay, so I'm going to reinforce it on this cardboard, and then I'm going to stick it in this, and I feel confident it'll be fine going out in this. It's a sturdy journal, so I don't think anything will happen with it. But, you know, that was a quick flip. So I'm happy with it, even though I did not make much on it. All right, next item. This is also an item that, whoops, I am not making much, and it is my flannel. It's from my flannel inventory from last year. If you follow me, you know I have discounted all my flannels. I kind of collect flannels through the year. I have a big sale at the end of the year with them. And then all the ones I had left, I am getting them posting them for $6.50 on eBay and getting rid of them that way, just making my money back to get rid of them. Some of them are not like brands that I would like normally post. Like this is the SO brand. I believe that's a Kohl's. You get it at Kohl's, but it's the Favorite long sleeve flannel. It's a size 2X. It's really pretty, pinks and reds, orange. And since I am not making hardly anything on it, I ran out of my little Ziplocs, and so I'm not really worried about that. I'm just gonna ship it in the envelope, and be done with it. So I sent out someone was watching it. I sent out a 10% off thing. So they only bought this for $5.84. So I'm good. I'm good with that. So going out in this 10 by 13. Yeah, yesterday was something, I tell you. But my procedure's done. There we go. Did I tell you my net profit is $377 on that? So I'm basically making my money back in a couple bucks and getting out of my inventory, which is great because all of my flannels in my old inventory, they are in a plastic bin right down here that I would like to get rid of to do something with. So this is actually one of the reasons why I had a colonoscopy and an upper GI yesterday. I actually have a little capsule that's in my esophagus that is monitoring my pH levels. And it's basically to monitor if you're having like a silent acid reflux. I've had a chronic cough. I chronically clear my throat, and now that I'm talking about it, I'm gonna probably just do it. I'm so sorry, but anyway, and I hope it just doesn't bug you. I can't help it, but I'm trying to figure out why I do that. And so yeah, I actually have a little monitor on me that's monitoring this. This thing is so annoying. I'm ready to get rid of it already, but that'll be tomorrow. So yeah, I'm 46. This was my 4th colonoscopy. My dad had stage 4 colon cancer when he was 36 years old. And it was like a genetic, familial is what they call it. So it is a genetic cancer. And this was my 4th colonoscopy, but I am happy to report it was perfect. Everything looked great. I had no polyps. I have had polyps in the past, and so this was my 2nd one without polyps. So I am very happy of that outcome. Whenever you have a parent that goes through a cancer that's, that could be genetic, it's a little scary when you have to start getting them. I had my first one when I was 26 years old. So that just, some people would be they are very against getting colonoscopies because of the whole thing. No one wants to go through it, but it's so easy. I would encourage all of you, I'm just going to take a minute to encourage all of you to get your testing done. Don't be a wimp and let things scare you, because as a hospice nurse, you don't want to go through cancer either. So, and some of the cancer treatments are way worse than a little simple colonoscopy. So just fight your fears, get your testing done, because it could possibly save your life. And that is all I'm going to say about that. So anyway, thanks for listening to my talk, to my get your stuff done talk. So anyway, but I am having, this acid. I don't have like a heartburn. Very rarely I have heartburn, but they're just trying to figure out why I constantly have to clear my throat like that. And I mean, it becomes funny, but it's not, you know, it's how my husband finds me in a store. He listens to, for me to clear my throat. And it's like so embarrassing, but it is what it is. I can't help it, but I am trying to figure out why I'm doing it. So who knows? Who knows? All right. So this next item is an item I actually got in a bag sale at one of my local little favorite thrift stores. It's a Walmart brand. I would never just seek Walmart brands out to post them. Now there is like some vintage, like the vintage Faded Glory and vintage Gitano and things like that. That some items they can sell for a lot. One in particular is like a leather suede coat that has the fur, and it is, you can put like Phoebe from Friends, and that coat, like the comps on it are like $200, around $200. And so you can find old Walmart brand gems, but new Walmart brand, it's not something I would seek out. But I got this thinking my sister might want it. She's actually, is she still on vacation? She might still be on vacation in the Bahamas, but I thought this would look cute on her. She just decided it wasn't for her, but my cost of goods was only 77 cents on March 12th. And I mean, it's so pretty. I'm going to show you. This sold for $17.09 with promoted listings. And my net profit on this was only $10.29, but here's the thing. I bought it thinking my sister would want it. This is a Terra and Sky. It is a size 1X. Very cute. It's got a smocked detail on the top. And then it's just this very cute maxi dress. It's kind of a ruffly tier. So like, I loved it. I thought it was so pretty. The colors are pretty. But when she said she didn't want it, I had two options. I had three options. I could list it. I could donate it back, which I thought was too pretty to donate back, or I could put it in my booth. I do have a clothing rack in my booth, and I just decided, you know what? I'm posting dresses in my closet, and this is very pretty regardless of the brand, so I'm going to give it a try, and so I did. So it sold, and I am super happy. Now, promoted listings probably did help it sell, but I am okay with that. Like, you know, my fee ended up being a little bit more just because of promoted listings. I think my fees ended up being $5.03 because of promoted listings. But, and I did lose like $1.50 on shipping. Like I said, I just estimated on these long tiered dresses, they're heavier than you think they are. And so you know, it's okay. I paid 77 cents for it. I absolutely hate when there's a hair underneath the tape. It drives me insane. So this was too big to fit in a Ziploc bag anyway. I ran out of them, but they are supposed to be delivered today. So I am just wrapping it in my shipping paper. And I know Easter was this last weekend, but I am still adding my little fun bunny stickers. I think they're cute for summer anyway. And here we go. So it fits in a 12 by 15 poly. I need to order more of them. It's like, you know, when you run out of things, you start running out of everything at once. I'm out of bubble wrap. So I get my bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy. It's the cheapest. It's the best quality, I feel like. And it comes pretty fast too. The shipping is fast. So I do not think I have an affiliate link to that because I don't know if you can have an affiliate link. I'm sure maybe you can, but I just haven't looked into it. So, okay. So there's that one. I did not schedule a pickup today because I knew I was going to be out and about. Okay, while I was home prepping on Monday, I went through my dress closet. I have a lot of dresses that I have thrifted, thinking I'll hang on to them. And this was one I wore at one time. I bought it for myself, and then I was like, did this dress make me feel like $1 million? No. So I'm gonna just get rid of it. That's not typically how I ask myself if I want to keep something, but this is a free assembly. Very, very pretty. Let me see about my title. I'll read you my title. The comps were not great on free assembly. Free assembly, blue, white, striped midi dress, extra large, smocked puff sleeve. This sold for $15, and I believe that might have been where I listed it because comps weren't great, even though this dress is super cute. This is the free assembly tag, extra large. It can be off the shoulder as well. I wore it on the shoulder, and it's just a cute, it's smocked detail up top, just a cute little midi dress. So yeah, I went ahead and listed it and sold it. And my net profit on this was $9.48. I mean, I would have got this in a bag sale. I've had this for a little while. And I'm happy to get rid of it and move it along since I'm not wearing it. I am wrapping this also. I'm just trying to wrap it to where it will fit in this 12 by 15. Here we go. There we go. All right. Very cute. I love stripes, but I just don't like them on me. But when I see other women wear it, I think, oh man, that's so cute. But then I put them on and I feel like it doesn't do anything for me, the stripes. So I think I lost like $1 or so on this as well on the shipping, just because it's heavier than I realized. And a lot of it is the place, wherever it's shipping to. And it seems like I'm shipping way far away. Like one of my items went to Maine. One's going to Idaho, which is it's a long ways from Missouri. All right. And it is going out in a 12 by 15 as well. A lot of dresses go out in the 12 by 15. I think I posted 4 items for sale yesterday after my procedure. And it was so beautiful. My husband took me to a local Ace Hardware. They have beautiful flowers every spring and summer. And so I loaded up yesterday, and I spent way more money than I needed to or that I thought I was going to, because they had a yellow peony and a peach peony, and I love peonies. They're one of my favorite flowers. And so I went ahead and bought them because you don't find them very often. So, or at least here you don't. All right, and that's going out, and that is all, folks. I'm gonna close up the journal, and hopefully I make some more sales today. I have a lot to do today. I have a haul to also record today. Is a Goodwill haul. There is a good item in it, so be watching for that because I'm gonna get that posted. But as you can tell, my rack is getting a little bit more items on it. I actually have a huge stack right here that I need to hang up. I am running out of hangers, which I'm like, how am I running out of hangers? But I guess I have more stuff hanging than I thought I did. But have a blessed Wednesday, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow.